Hello.
Is this Adrian?
I'm Adrian.
How are you, my friend? This is Drew Bailey from in Seattle, from C89.5.
I'm fine, Drew. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for joining me on the phone, of course. Looking forward to your appearance here tomorrow in Seattle. Have you been to Seattle before?
Yeah, I've never been in Seattle, actually. It'll be my first time.
This is not your first time to the States, is it?
Yes, I've been in the States for the first time in February. Here since then.
What do you feel about America so far?
Wow, it's amazing, man. It's amazing because the crowds here are so excited, so they are so enthusiastic and also very educated, I would say.
Now, for those listening, you're from Romania, correct?
Yes.
I don't know many people from Romania, but the few I do are into electronic music. Is that very common where you're from? Or is it like the States where it just blew up recently?
Actually, it blew up recently in Romania, too. When I started, it was not that popular, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, the electronic music, it's very popular. All those big DJs and so many artists.
So many. And you, my friend, you got signed up with Marcus Scholes, which is pretty impressive for being a trance DJ. How did that work out? How did you meet Marcus?
5 years ago, I sent a track to him, and he emailed me back, okay, I love this track, I want to sign it to Coldharbour, and that was how it started, our collaboration.
Wow.
We I don't know, we understand each other ideas, so he suggests me every time what to do with the music, with you know, and I come up with other ideas. So we complement each other in musical wise. I mean, so we feel we are on the same page, you know.
Which is nice. And so he, of course, Marcus, he runs Coldharbour label. And so, are you releasing your stuff exclusively on Coldharbour?
Yes, under Mr. Pete, guys, I am releasing exclusively. Yes. Actually, I have more than 10 releases and 20 tracks released already.
And how long? When did you hook up with Marcus? When did you get signed up to Coldharbour?
In 2007. It was in 2007. So after I sent my first track, I had 2 more tracks that I showed to him, and he was, "Whoa, man! I have to have these tracks." And he played all the tracks during that year, all the season. He played in Ibiza, everywhere he played. So he was very, very happy with those tracks.
Now, do you travel with him a lot? Do you play with him often? I see you're doing your Coldharbour Night tour. It's coming through. Is your entire itinerary in the States right now? Is it just for the Coldharbour tour?
Yeah, actually, yes. We had some nights already, some Coldharbour nights. We had in LA, here in Miami. So we have in Seattle tomorrow, and we already have a line few Coldharbour nights during this summer. But I'll keep this secret.
That's fine.
I don't want to reveal the cities, but yes, we already have the new cities where the Coldharbour Night will take place. Very,
very exciting. From Seattle, where are you going to go from here? Are you going to be in the States for a while?
I'm gonna fly back to Miami. We have some projects here in the studio. We have some projects to finish, and we're quite busy days here in the studio.
As it should be. When you're on the road, how do you produce music? Do you produce music when you're on the road?
Yeah, actually, I don't produce music when I'm on the road. I prefer to produce music in the studio, where with my speakers I'm used to, you know. Mm-hmm. So I know other DJ, other producers, they make music on the road, but I prefer to keep it in the studio. It's a thing I'm used to.
Yeah.
To that.
Absolutely. So. Home sweet home.
Yes, home sweet home. Yeah, that's true.
You've played all over the world, I assume, right?
Yes.
How do you compare with the crowds here in the States versus the reactions you get from people on other parts of the world?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, in the States, people is very enthusiastic, as I said before. It's educated people. you can see that when you play, the people react in some way on the music you play. That means they know what track you play, and that's a good thing for a DJ, because that gives you energy to play even more, to be even more energetic on a stage. And I think the crowd here in the States is for sure one of the best in the world.
Really?
For sure. In my opinion, it's no doubt.
And as a DJ, you definitely react.
Actually, I've been DJing since 2007. I consider myself still at the beginning in the DJing,
You were producing music first?
Yeah, I used to be a producer since late 90s. But I was noticed in 2004 when I was signed. I signed my first track to a Romanian record label.
So you didn't start DJing, which is the classic story. There's a lot of producers that start producing first and then moving on to DJ. How hard was it to do that? I mean, since you already make the music, you probably already have a really good idea of what goes on. I mean, you make dance tracks. There has to be an intro and an outro and a breakdown and this. Was it hard to really get into that groove and become a DJ?
Yeah, actually, I started as a hobby, as everyone started.
Mm-hmm.
So I play with the sound. I realized how to do a dance track. So in 2003, I made my debut on stage, but not as a DJ. I performed live act. So with synthesizers and processors and drum machine and stuff like that. So I was really, really excited. So I debuted on an underground event,
mm-hmm.
but it was one of the most famous in Romania, and I sent them a demo. With a video demo,
Yeah.
We're playing keyboards and stuff like that, and then they emailed me back. Okay, we want you to perform on our event, and at the night of the event, they changed me because it was supposed me to play at the second stage, and the night of the event, they said, okay, we want you to play at the main stage. So I was really shocked because I was not prepared.
Yeah.
But I did really good in front of 1,500 people. So it was really good. So that's how I started as on stage.
On stage. Would you ever go back to being doing live, completely live performance again, or do you enjoy just DJing?
Oh, I think doing live act it's very difficult nowadays because the quality standards are so high. It's very difficult. You need very expensive gear to do that, mm-hmm. So it's very difficult. Also, you have to carry on all the equipment with you, so it's very hard.
But you love performing live, though.
Yes, definitely.
And that's pretty much what you do in your studio. All alone.
yeah.
Or with friends. So,
yeah.
Well, excellent, Adrian, aka Mr. Pitt. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. What can we expect in your performance tomorrow here in Seattle in your set? What can we look forward to? I
look forward to Seattle, so I'm very excited for tomorrow. So I'll have some surprises for people that will attend this event. Definitely, because it's a Coldharbour night, and for sure, it will be a Coldharbour stamp in my sound. Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
And the weather will be cold, so it's going to be perfect. And we're near a harbor, so it's going to work out for you.
Yeah, it's cool.
On Twitter, we can find you at Mr. Pitt Official.
Yes, that's true. On Twitter, I'm Mr. Pitt Official, and my Facebook is same, Mr. Pitt Official.
And then your website's just mrpitt.ro.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Excellent. Hey, Adrian, blow it up tomorrow in Seattle, okay?
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. I will.